Hello, friends. Welcome into New England Patriots Today. I am Tom Downey, here with some breaking news as wide receiver N'Keal Harry, the former first-round pick, he wants out of New England. His agent has formally requested a trade from the organization. The former first-round pick, there's no way about it, he has been a bust. Now, we'll get into the trade value for Harry, why it hasn't been very good in New England. I will make note contract-wise, that matters here, right? That Harry's due about $3.3 million over the next 2 years. What I don't know, however, is just how much interest there will actually end up being in the Arizona State product. Here's what Harry's agent, Jamal Tucson, said earlier today. Quote, among other things, "For the past several months, I have been working in cooperation with the Patriots behind the scenes to put a plan in place to allow N'Keal to thrive in New England. Following numerous conversations with the Patriots, I believe it's time for a fresh start and best for both parties if N'Keal moves on before the start of training camp." He continued, that's why I've informed the Patriots today that I am formally requesting a trade on behalf of my client. Now, the Patriots potentially moving on from Harry isn't a huge surprise. He had not fared very well, could not get on the field for New England despite a pretty bad receiving core. In fact, this trade request is the best separation N'Keal Harry has shown in his entire NFL career. The reality is Harry has not been good for New England. He hasn't played very much, which is very troubling because the Patriots' receiving core has not been very good. Last year, 33 catches for less than 10 yards per catch. Did have 2 scores, and for his career, I mean, this is like not even worthy of one season for a first-round pick, let alone the entire career. 45 catches for 414 yards, 4 scores. It's been a very disappointing career for Harry in New England. So now the trade request, right? That's not a huge surprise. There's been speculations might try to trade Harry away anyway. So what do you guys think N'Keal Harry is worth in a trade? I don't think the value is very high. Frankly, if you could get a late day 3 pick back, that's probably about as well as you're going to do in a N'Keal Harry trade. The right template might look like the Duke Dawson trade from a few years ago, another former early round Patriots bust. A 6th round pick is what the Patriots got back. They also sent a 7th round pick plus the player. So again, late day 3, I think that's all you're going to get for Harry. And the Patriots have invested heavily this year at the tight end position. They also signed 2 receivers, Nelson Aguilar, Kendrick Bourne. Jacoby Myers, I like him. He's outplayed N'Keal Harry, which is kind of wild to think about there. But the role for Harry just never materialized. He was an after-the-catch machine at Arizona State, but he couldn't get open in the NFL, and that has killed him. And he's just never been the guy Patriots fans, Arizona State fans, producer Jack, a fan of both, thought N'Keal Harry was going to end up being. He's been a colossal disappointment, and it's made only more painful by who the Patriots passed over to take N'Keal Harry. Deebo Samuel, who's been awesome for San Francisco. Even better has been A.J. Brown for Tennessee. McCole Hardman hasn't been great, but he's been better than N'Keal Harry. At least it wasn't J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. He's been even worse than Harry. Paris Campbell, Andy Isabel haven't been great. Campbell's dealt with injury issues. DK Metcalf was there. That doesn't even mention Terry McLaurin. Those were all round 2 picks, receivers taken after N'Keal Harry. So it's very clear to me, Harry's time in New England in some way, shape, or form is going to be done. Whether it's a trade or if the Patriots can't find a trade partner, they might just cut him outright. But I think some team would want to take him on for a conditional 7th round pick or 6th round pick, with the condition being he actually makes that team's roster.